Hello, my crafty goblins and ghouls. I hope you're having a bootastic day. Welcome to the 13 Days of Halloween craft series hosted by Rosa Kelly Scrapbooking, Shabby Chic Chick by Michelle Randolph, and Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs by yours truly, Robyn M. If you're new to our channels, please take a moment to hit that red subscribe button as well as the little bell so that you will always be notified of our upcoming videos. I'm very excited to show you my spooky jack-o'-lantern cauldron. This project was created using digital files by SVGCUTS. The total project measures 14 inches from top to bottom and 6 inches wide. I just love the way this turned out. On the top, we have this cute little witch's hat. We have a handmade flower. This hat comes off, and you can either fill this with treats, or in my case, I've filled it with these fun little lights. I have the little pumpkin done in this fun glitter paper, and they're vellum behind the eyes. These are spooky skeleton hands that I've molded to look like it's holding the pumpkin upright. And then we have this Spanish moss here on the bottom to look like it's bubbling out of the cauldron. And I love the way this cauldron came out. Let me turn this around. This is a very nice piece to add to any Halloween home decor. Here you can see these little skeleton hands. And on the top of the cauldron, we have this fun black mesh ribbon which has spider details. Now, you saw the lights that I included inside the jack-o'-lantern. Let me turn off the lights. This is what the cauldron will look like at night, and I think those orange battery-operated lights inside look perfect. Now that you've seen this spooky fun jack-o'-lantern cauldron, I'm going to clear off my desktop so that we can start making this together. I'll be right back. I have gathered all of the materials we will need to make our jack-o'-lantern. In the digital file, you will receive a menu for the Haunted Forest. This contains all of the projects in this collection kit. On the jack-o'-lantern page, you will see all of the items that are included in this project. The paper collection that I'm using for this project is Happy Haunting by My Mind's Eye. This came out a few years ago, however, I recently purchased it at Tuesday Morning along with the ephemera and chipboard pieces. I really like this collection. I think the designs are really fun and sophisticated, but also they have several pages with glitter treatment on it. I am using my favorite glue, Art Glitter Glue. Please be sure to check the description box for a 10% discount off of any purchase on artglitter.com. Here on the bottom, we have all of the pieces to make the base of the jack-o'-lantern. You will notice that there are 4 pieces that are numbered. Now, there's a number cut in here, but I've gone ahead and marked it in gold so it's easier to see. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are the only pieces that are different. And then you have 4 other pieces that are the same. You will also get the hat, which comes in 1 piece. And to save time, I've glued on the decorative panels. These 2 pieces make the rim of the hat. These are the decorative pieces for the jack-o'-lantern, and then I've cut out several flowers to go on the hat. So let's get started. First, I'm going to start by gluing piece 1 and 2 together. To save time, I've already gone through and folded along the score lines. I've also used this tool to curve each of the pieces. This will give the jack-o'-lantern a nice curve. So I'm going to start by gluing this top tab here to the top, making sure that it's got a nice hold. So I'm going to put glue on the rest of the tabs here. And then just glue this in place. You want to make sure that the lines are adjacent to one another, right up to the score line. You don't want to go over. And then just take your time and slowly curve the pieces down. Now I'm going to glue on piece 3. Right up to the score line. Give this a few seconds to hold, and then you can move on to the next tab. I'm going to go ahead and glue on the rest of these tabs, and then I'll be right back. I have all of the panels glued on. Let's go ahead and close up the pumpkin. I'm going to put a bead of glue on all of the tabs. Just give it a second to hold at the top. Glue this last little tab down. Now that all of the panels are glued into place, what I want to do is add some vellum behind the eyes and the mouth. So I've just cut out some random pieces. Now, because these pieces are rounded, the vellum is not going to be flushed against the back of the jack-o'-lantern. So what you want to do is just kind of dry fit it. Make sure you have the right size. That looks like it works. And I want to do this before I glue on the bottom of the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so what I'm going to do is reach in with my glue bottle and just put a bead of glue around the area that I want to cover with the vellum. Just put a small bead of glue because you don't want it to get on the vellum. So I'm putting this piece where the mouth is. And the reason I'm putting the vellum in is because I want to put a little tea light candle in there. Okay, and there we have our vellum pieces. Now I'm going to turn this over, and we want to put glue on each of these tabs. You want to go ahead and grab these pieces here. There's one that's larger than the other. Grab the one that's larger, and we're going to glue that to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down on the tabs and then slowly work my way around to the other side. So we have the bottom on. You want to turn it over and just use your bone folder to make sure that the tabs are securely attached to the bottom. Then you can grab this piece and we'll put this on the bottom of the inside of the jack-o'-lantern. And now we want to glue on the decorative pieces. So I'm going to put this aside. And similar to these panels, there are some panels that are already cut out. So that goes there. This goes to the right. Then you have some plain panels. This will go to the left. And you should have 4 plain panels. Okay, so let's dry fit this. And there should be a little bit of a border around each piece. Let's go ahead and glue this on. Okay, we're going to get this lined up just like so. And you'll see just a little bit of that black border. Okay, let's move to the other side of the face. It's going to go right here. Okay, we're going to glue the other side of the face on. I'm going to glue the rest of these panels on, and then we will be back to work on the hat. All of our panels are glued on. That's starting to take shape very nicely. Let's work on the hat. The hat has this large panel. I've glued on all the decorative pieces. What we're going to do is attach the hat together just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this. I'm I'm going to glue this right at the score line. Now we want to take these two pieces and we're going to glue them together. Just like so. And that's going to create the rim of the hat. I'm going to glue it right at the score line. Now we have our brim glued together. What we want to do is put glue on these tabs. You don't want to put glue too close to the upper part here because you don't want it to seep out. We're going to put it on all of the 8 tabs. Okay, then we can take our brim and place it down. And there are natural indents on the brim, so it should fit perfectly on the 8 sides. Okay, and so our hat is now complete. Let's go ahead and grab the flowers. There are 8 flowers in this file, and what I've done is simply taken this little pick tool and curved them one by one. Okay, and I have this little brad. We are going to stagger these from smallest to largest. So take this one, this one, and again you just want to stagger them. And then I have this one. Okay. Before I glue these on, I want to grab a tinsel pipe cleaner and these little tinsel pom-poms. These I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and wrap it around the hat. Put some hot glue on the back of this flower. I'm going to put this pom-pom on the top. Our jack-o'-lantern is now complete. I think this is absolutely adorable, and I just love the paper and this flower, little pom-pom, and this top comes off. Now this has got ample room. You can store candy or other goodies in there, or what I'm going to do is store a battery-operated tea light candle so that you can see the flames flickering through the vellum. This concludes my review of my jack-o'-lantern tutorial. Please be sure to join me tomorrow where I show you how to make the cauldron that goes with this project. Hopefully I've inspired you with new ideas. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now and happy crafting.